It's neither the new moon or the Sabbath. And she goes, it's well. You understand? The reason I want you to see this woman is she's a Shunammite woman. And within this woman, I want you to see one thing about her, is her actions speak louder than words. But here's a woman who, according to verse 8 through 10, it happened one day that Elisha went to Shunem, and there was a notable woman, and she persuaded him to eat some food. And so as often as he passed by, he would turn there to eat some food. And she said to her husband, look, I know that he's a holy man of God who passes by us regularly. Please let us make an upper room on the wall, and let us put a bed for him there, and a table and a chair and a lampstand, so it will be whenever he comes to us that he can turn in there. Understand that this woman here, and of course her actions speak louder than words. One is she shows hospitality, but she also shows discernment. That as we recognize that Elisha then eventually blesses her with a child. She becomes a mother. It says in verse 18, as the child grew, now it happened that one day he went out to his father with the reapers, and he said, my head, my head. So he said to his servant, we'll carry him to his mother. The reality of a dad. Son of a mom. This is why in my heart I recognize there's the mother's comfort, the mother's heart. And even he knows it, his mother can. So I love that he sends carry him to his mother, and then I want you to see her patience. Verse 20, when he had taken him and brought him to his mother, he sat on her knees till noon, and then he died. She just held him and held him and held him and held him. But not only do you see her patience, but now from her patience you see that she has faith. And she went up and she laid him on the bed of the man of God and shut the door upon him, and he went out. She takes him to the room of the man of God. There's something in her face as God is going to do a work here. I love this about this woman. And as she comes, she simply says, I'm going to lay him on that man of God's bed. And then eventually what happens in verse 22, she called to her husband and said, please send me one of the young men and one of the donkeys that I may run to the man of God and come back. And he goes, why are you going to him today? It's neither the new moon or the Sabbath. And she goes, it's well. You understand? She has this faith. She didn't say the kid's dead. You understand the faith that she has? She said, no, this man gave me this child, and this man's going to keep me with this child. And so within her faith, what she does is this. Now, please run and meet her and say to her, is it well with you? Is it well with your husband? Is it well with your child? She answered what? It's well. She